It's a couple Jordan 1 retros and they gotta be in your collection. You just collect them, you never gon' step in. I can respect it, but that ain't for me. I gotta lace up these black cement threes and throw a little fit together. Get on the go out, place a bid, and hopefully I can just hit forever. I'm from the bottom, a little wanna ride with this part about culture, you gotta be fly. Ralph Lauren with the Air Forces, put that shit on to the day that I die. Nikes over Adidas.
What's going on, YouTube? It's your boy DaRetroWizKid, the shoeologist, and y'all rocking with your boy in the sneaker dungeon, y'all. Hope everyone's having a great day today. If you guys are new to the channel, before we get all the way into it, make sure you guys hit that subscribe button and ring that notification bell for your boy DaRetroWizKid in the sneaker dungeon family. All the love and support is greatly appreciated. Head over to Instagram and follow your boy at DaRetroWizKid. Y'all, we almost at 15K. Hopefully we can hit that 15K before the end of the year. That would be love right there, and I appreciate everything that you guys do for your boy. Now, in today's video, we are going to be taking a look at 20 underrated sneaker pickups that I personally picked up this year. When I do my top 10, when I do my underrateds, I don't do like for the whole year as far as sneakers that I don't have and all that stuff. I only go off of what I picked up. So what you guys are going to see right now are 20 sneakers that I picked up this year that I feel like are underrated. Y'all already know. Comment down below y'all's underrated sneaker pickups this year as well. And with all that being said, let's get straight to it. Yeah! Up first on the list, we have the OG DMX AIs, man. Like, I just feel like, you know, it's an OG that came out. This was one that I really wanted to get, classic sneaker that Cuzzo dropped. And yeah, man, I ain't really gotta say too much about it, but I had to throw these on there because I just felt like it was an underrated release. Of course, you know, I purchased all type of sneakers when it comes to the brands. This year, I kind of stayed with Nike and Jordan brand. You know what I'm saying? I did get some Adidas, some Yeezy, so you guys will be seeing some of those in this video, as well as you guys gonna see one on my top 10, if I'm not mistaken. I believe, yeah, I got one in my top 10. So yeah, first up, AI DMX. Up next, we have the 450 model of the Yeezy. I don't know why I grabbed both of these shoes, but I mean, these are only two that I own, but we will not be seeing these probably anymore unless Adidas decides to do something different with this. But the 450 model, super crazy looking. You know, I definitely would say if you want to get a pair, go a half size up, or you could go a full size up depending on how your feet are shaped. But I definitely would say that this is a really comfortable sneaker, and I'm really glad that I was able to pick up two of the colorways that I actually wanted. So the Sofa was my first one, and shout out to Undefeated. Undefeated been coming in clutch with a lot of shoes, so I was able to get these off of Undefeated. Up next, we got the NMD Joints, man, and these were slept on. Super slept on sneaker, super comfortable. Definitely would say go a half size up in these as well if you decide that you want to go cop a pair. But yes, man, as you guys can see, your boy was wearing these. I need to clean these. Ooh, I got a little stain on them. But yes, sir, this is definitely, when I got these, I wore these probably for the entire weekend and then the next weekend and everything, and then running errands throughout the week. This is definitely a sleeper right here. Super comfortable, and yeah, that's all I can say about it, man. Super comfortable sneaker, but slept on. Now, before we move into Jordans, I gotta run through these Air Force Ones right here. These almost made my top 10. These almost made my top 10. You guys will see when I drop my top 10 video why these did not make it, but you know, anniversary year for these, and these came out. I like how they did the thicker laces and everything. You know, we've been seeing that with a lot of customs, and then Nike going ahead seeing what's going on in the world and how people are doing this, and they went on ahead and they adapted to it, and they dropped us a pair just like this. I'd even go on to say that the Drake joints could be an underrated sneaker as well, especially if you like white Air Force Ones. I would definitely say jump on those as well, because the price for those right now are going straight, and you don't have to pay stupid crazy over retail for them. I thought that they were going crazy, but they're not. I might need to hop on a pair myself and get that double up of those, because quality is A1. I would recommend, if you do go after those though, make sure you go about a half size up, because I feel like they do fit a little bit tighter than the regular all white Air Force Ones. But this one right here, the LA flea market joints, I just like the materials that they use on these, the pattern, everything about them. Super clean sneaker. Y'all let me know what you guys think about these in the comment section, and I got really good views on this video as well. Now we gonna jump into some Jordan 1s that I feel like were underrated, slept on, however you want to look at it. And the first one, I paid a little bit too much for them, but I did get them early off of GOKU, and that would be the Denim Air Jordan 1. It was a women's release. I feel like the quality on these are super clean. it's crazy because I have not worn them since I actually did the on-feet review and everything like that, but definitely one that I will be bringing out this springtime. I'm gonna have to take this off right here, the little hoop. Like I said, I did this for the on-feet video. I'll let you guys see it with that on, but me personally, I just did it for the look for the video. I will take that off and I just rock them like this. These just seem to hit so crazy with a pair of khaki denims. I just think that this sneaker right here is super clean, and I mean, like I said, underrated shoe, maybe because it was a woman's release, but yeah, we got the Denim Air Jordan 1. Now we got the Birkin things, the Birkin joints, these right here, underrated as well. I mean, some people were calling it a shattered backboard for the ladies, but you know, this is definitely one of the ones that I say is clean. A lot of people, I feel like, I don't know, man. I don't know what it was about this. Maybe it was the timing. The timing was off with this release. I mean, Jordan 1s haven't been going as crazy as they were over the past couple of years. We know the 3s and the 4s been going dumb. So maybe that's why people didn't really rock with these. Or maybe it was just because they couldn't get their size. I'm not sure. But comment down below and let me know what your thoughts and opinions are on these right here. I had to throw the yellow toe in there, man. Or the taxi, however you want to look at it. I feel like this sneaker's going to be going for some money down the line just because they released them so many times. And I mean, of course, this is one that a lot of people wanted to get. I don't know what it is about it, but I mean, it honestly is such a clean shoe. It probably could have been in the top 10, but I just feel like it was an underrated sneaker for the hype that was built around it all the way up to when it was coming out. I think we thought we were getting these about a year ago, and then we finally got them, and I feel like the hype just kind of died down on these, and you know, they oversaturated us with pairs. I doubled up on them though. One that I have yet to wear, the Rebellionnaire Air Jordan 1. I just got to get the right fit for it, man. Right fit, and these gonna be looking crazy. But you know, I dig the vibes of them. Of course, you got that band X back there on the back. Box presentation was on point. Everything about the sneaker I just thought was on point, but I don't know, they flopped. I paid too much for these. I actually bought them one time on GOKU, and the order got canceled because I guess the price it went up, and then when the price dropped, I ended up getting them again. But I still feel like I paid more than what they're going for right now. So it is what it is, but we have the Rebellionnaire Air Jordan 1. Now moving into some threes, I gotta say, man, these right here, a lot of the muslin threes, I don't know, man. I just thought that this was a super clean sneaker. I think people might have even just forgot that this shoe even came out this year. Super clean, definitely gives off like some linen type vibe, spring type vibe, but probably a sneaker that could get dirty really easily just because of the materials that are on it. But I mean, me personally, I like them. I love them. I mean, that's why I added them to the collection this year. Super clean to me. Archeo, however you say it. The brown joints. I know these joints went to outlets. Definitely a sleeper for the colorway. Definitely gives off that fall winter type vibe. And I mean, yeah, man, the colorway is clean. Y'all let me know what y'all think about these bad boys, but I know a lot of people probably passed on these. But for me, this was definitely one that I had to throw in the arsenal. Now this next shoe, I'm throwing this one on there as being underrated because I feel like a lot of people kind of strayed away from it, even though it did sell out, of course. And I mean, to me, when they do the releases where things release in Europe and Asia and then bring it to the United States, sometimes it can be beneficial because we'll see how the prices are going to look as far as the resale market. And I mean, these right here, definitely, this is one of my favorite fours to drop this year, but I will say that it's not as high as the other ones that I have. But we have the Canyon Purple Air Jordan 4s, aka the Barney joints. Now I feel like because of the simple fact that they released these in Europe and they did not go above extended sizes, and then next thing you know, boom, these dropped in the United States and they extended the sizes past women's 12, men's 10.5, and I think that just kind of gave it a little hype. But again, you know what I'm saying, I feel like the colorway might not have been everybody's cup of tea, the materials might not have been everybody's cup of tea, but I definitely would say that these are fire, and I feel like these are probably one of the underrated Air Jordan 4s this year. So we going in order, y'all. I don't know what it is about the 5s this year, but the 5s went crazy. I'm talking about crazy. So I'm gonna show you two pair right here, and one of them was a collab. You guys should already know what it is, and the other one was one that people were kind of calling like the knockoff DJ Khaled at first. So of course we have the DJ Khaleds, and I feel like, you know, this is how I feel like every release should be when it comes to people being able to get those collabs with artists and stuff like that. Just like how they did the Drake Forces, the Noctas. I mean, this one right here sat for a while. You were able to get these if you wanted these. Maybe it was the colorway. Of course, the sale pair sold out a whole lot quicker, but I don't know what it is, man. The We The Best DJ Khaled's, definitely the materials on these are fire. I still got to get the sale pair. But another sneaker that kind of was having like that rumor vibe at first were these right here, the Easter Pink vibes, man. These joints are clean, man. Definitely a super clean sneaker. The colorway is insane. Great for the Easter type vibes. But, you know, I don't know what it was about these fives right here, but people was sleeping on these right here. Probably one of my favorite fives to come out this year, and I was super hyped up to get these, would be the Racer Blue fives. If you guys don't know and you're new to the channel, I love the Air Jordan 1. I'm talking about love. It is my number one uno sneaker. You feel me? I love the Air Jordan 1 Royal. I will buy that every time it drops, just like any other OG though. But these right here, having that colorway, because you know we're so accustomed to seeing Jordans come out with red, black, and white type of colorways. Royal blue being one of my favorite colors, and just having that black put on it, I love the mixture of it, so I had to put these on there. I ain't even really seen too many people even wearing these shoes, man. I don't even think nobody even talking about these no more, but definitely was a fire sneaker, and I think over in due time people will give this sneaker the respect that it is totally due. Disrespect, y'all. The disrespect y'all threw on the green beans, man. I don't understand. I don't understand. You know what I'm saying? Why the disrespect on the green beans? We wanted these to come back. We're gonna see if y'all do that with them burgundy fives when they drop. If y'all gonna disrespect them too. You know what I'm saying? Not an OG colorway, but one of the pioneer colorways of the sneaker game when it comes to the Air Jordan 5. I definitely would have to say is the green bean 5, man. A lot of people wanted this to come back, and then when it came back, I just felt like the disrespect, kind of how they did the Flint 7s a year ago. You know what I'm saying? When the Flint 7s came out, everybody thought, I thought people was gonna be like, oh, the Flint 7s, you know what I'm saying? But disrespect, man, disrespect. And I mean, people throw a lot of disrespect on a lot of the 7s that come out in general. So I mean, I guess I can see where that came from. But at the end of the day, we back talking about these green beans, man. I just felt like this was a fire sneaker to come out. And I mean, yeah, man, we got the green bean 5s in this thing, man. And you know, for me, must have. Next up, we have the PSG 5. The PSG collab with the Air Jordan 5. I just feel like, you know, super monotone type vibe with the colors. Small little light hits and everything of the blue right there, as well as on the lace tips right there on the aglets. You do have right here, you have that stamp back there, which kind of gives off the vibes of a bend. But I just feel like it was a low top. If this had been a high, I feel like people might have messed with it a little bit harder, but I definitely think that this was a super fire sneaker to add to the collection when it comes to the PSG lineup. Now, I'm gonna be honest, I still see these sitting on Shoe Palace. We have the DB5s. I don't know, maybe it's the colorway. Maybe people weren't messing with them, you know, when it comes to the colorway and everything like that. But I hit these on sneakers. This is my first pair of DBs I've ever owned in my collection. And I mean, I like the vibes of them, man. And like I said before, if you a Gators fan, I can see people that are Gators fans rocking these right here. But definitely a shoe that you have to put together. And I mean, maybe it could be one of them basic fits and just let the shoes talk. Sometimes you can just rock a basic fit and just let the shoe talk. And that's all you got to do. You ain't got to go all crazy with no hat, jacket, shirt, you know what I'm saying? Basic jacket, basic shirt, you know what I'm saying? Some clean denim, and let the shoe talk. That's how I feel like this shoe could do it, because it's definitely one that will get people and catch their eyes and have them looking. But we have the DB5, and also, you know, the storytelling and what these represent. You know, I just feel like this is a super clean sneaker. Hopefully I'll be able to get some more DBs added into the collection, but for right now, this is the only one I have, and that's that low top DB5. Now when it comes to these, it's material, storytelling. I really like these, and I was telling you guys how 7s are slept on. We have the Afro beat 7s. I just think that these are super fire. They give a bend 7 type vibe to me. All the little small little textures and details on the sneaker and how they feel and everything like that, I just feel like it's super clean. Slept on, man, super slept on. It's an Air Jordan 7, of course, you know, that's how it's always gonna be. They got the olive pair that are dropping, and those are about to drop coming up in a couple weeks. So I definitely want to try to get my hands on those as well. But yes, man, I like the little twist to how they put the Nike Air branding on the back of there, and then of course, you know, just the materials, pull tabs, super durable and everything like that. I think that they did a great job when it came to this Afrobeat 7. Last but not least, one that I think that, you know, a lot of people just wish probably that it would have came back in its original form and shape, but they did a twist to it, and that is the Ginger 14. The Ginger 14 came back in a high cut this time. They probably should have just did it normal and did the low cut. I think a lot more OGs would have wanted to have that. For me, I never had the OG. I always wanted the colorway, so I was like, it was a no-brainer when these dropped that I was gonna be grabbing these. But we have the Ginger 14s. Hopefully, you know, we'll give Jordan Brand about 10 years, 5 to 10 years. Then they're gonna be like, oh, Ginger comes back in original form, you know what I'm saying? We'll see, man. We'll see how that goes. Those are the 20 sneakers right there that I decided I wanted to share with you guys. It's underrated sneakers that came out this year. Really, it was 19 because the Sulfurs and the Dark Slate 450s, really that's one silhouette, but I showed you 2 different sneakers, so it was 20 sneakers shown. So if you guys are new to the channel, before we get up out of here, make sure you guys hit that subscribe button, ring that notification bell. Head over to Instagram, follow your boy at DaRetroWizKid. And with all that being said, man, I appreciate all the love and support that I keep getting from each and every one of y'all. We almost at 15K. Hopefully we can hit 15K before the end of the year. If not, I know we'll get it right in the top of the year. Appreciate all the love and support that you guys continue to show me. And with all that being said, peace, love, and Laguna Beach, and we out this thing. Yeah!
It's a couple Jordan 1 retros and they gotta be in your collection. You just collect them, you never go stepping. I can respect it, but that ain't for me. I gotta lace up these black cement 3s and throw a little fit together. Get on the go, out, place a bid, and hopefully I can just hit forever.